Then when I come back and stage the house, all of a sudden then I'm getting the phone call that, oh, I was just on the video with my mother overseas to show her the house. Oh, my friends were here. They all think it looks great. Like the pride and ownership that a seller has, whether they think they need it or not, but that's really big as well.
Yeah.
And that only looks great on the agent, right?
Hi, I'm Maud Léger, and this is the Realtors Conspiracy Podcast, where we crack the code to real estate success. Learn from top realtors and innovators about how to grow your business as we discuss real estate success stories, mindset, processes, motivations, and the key to their success. Check out our podcast episodes every Monday to crack the code to success for your real estate business. This week, I'm speaking with Susan Clarkin from Polka Home Staging. Today's chat is all about the importance of first impressions when it comes to selling a house. Susan will be sharing her expertise on the benefits of staging a home for both realtors and homeowners. Let's dive into the world of home staging with Susan Clarkin. Hi Susan, thanks for joining us on the episode today. Let's jump right into it and tell us, how can realtors stay on top of their game?
Hi, thanks for having me. Realtors on top of their game, okay. I think that when I started 8 years ago, staging was something you really had to really talk about and really educate people on the fact why you would even stage. And I think now more and more people are know about it. They watch these TV shows, so they really know about it and they want it. So for a realtor, I mean, you know what? Buyer's market, seller's market, lots of buyers, no buyers, lots of sellers, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
You know, the first impression is the most important thing, right? When you go into a space, and now more than ever, since COVID, everybody shops for a home online. You know, I say they're in their pajamas in bed, and that's how they look for a house, look for the next home. And if you look, great, if you look current, if you look like they don't have to do any work, it's not going to cost them money to buy this home. In most cases, those are the ones that are more appealing.
Yeah.
So how do you do that? You do that by staging them.
Yeah, definitely. What would be for you when you stage a home for a realtor? What would be the 3 key things that must happen? The minimum key, most important things.
Okay, lighting is super, super, super important.
Yes.
Light, bright. So that would be a neutral paint color. I have to tell you, it's like crazy important these days. And really decluttered, depersonalized, like really like it needs to look like they don't have to do anything.
Yes, love it. Love it, love it. When we talk about decluttering, like decluttering for you, for me, for someone else might be different levels. How do you explain decluttering in the most simple way?
Okay, take down any personal photos,
Yeah.
any personal collections. You know, someone may have a Royal Dalton collection or some little trinket kind of collection.
Yeah.
Anything that is really personal. Your personal style is really what you want to remove from the home. Your personal, all those personal things. That's what you want to take out.
Yeah.
And you, I mean, I have rules, like I say, it can't be on the floor unless it's furniture. Because you'll go into some houses and it looks like wall to wall stuff on every, you know, on the floor. It's all wall to wall, but you don't want that. You want there to look like there's space. The room looks bigger, you know, blah, blah, blah.
I like that. You have rules. Can't be on the floor unless it's furniture. What else do you have for rules for staging?
Rules. Okay, things like I'm kind of big on no small, like a bathroom mat and a kitchen mat. When you take a picture, or even the front entrance, in a lot of places, not all, but in most places, if you take that away, then it looks bigger in a picture.
Yes, yes, yes.
So no scatter rugs everywhere. I'll think of more rules, you know.
Yeah,
as
no,
we
I
go,
like
but
that. Open,
yeah.
clean, bright, beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah. What would be the most recurring questions you get from realtors? What are most often questions that come?
The first question I get is, how much?
How much? Okay,
So
tell us.
I'm always kind of, I don't know, I don't know why 8 years in I'm surprised, but the first question you get is how much? I often think, well, then I'm not for you.
Mhm.
Um, because honestly, you can't, can you give me a price? Let's be real though. How can I give a price on something I've never seen?
Yes, yes, yeah,
Especially when someone lives in it.
yes,
Um, or you talk about the size of a property and it's massive or it's not.
yeah.
It really every stage is really it's different. It's a different property. It's in a different area. The price point, maybe, well, they're different. And I always say the one thing that's the same is I say, you have a living room. I say, yeah. I said, you need a couch, two end tables, a coffee table, a rug, two lamps, the same as every other one.
Yeah.
Like, so there are, you need to have those elements in there. So I don't think it should be about price. I think that the better, I always say, you know what, go to my Instagram.
Mm,
If you like what you see there, then we can work together.
yeah.
Because I think that we will elevate any, any listing we go to. We will level it up. That's what we do.
Hmm.
And I think that I don't know, I guess my past experience makes me kind of crazy. So I'm so competitive, even with myself. It has to be, I'm not into it looks okay.
It
I'm
has,
into it looks like, yeah, we killed it.
okay.
That's what we like to do when we leave, where we're giving each other a high five saying, yes, killed it.
Nice, nice, very cool. That's a good way to put it. Elevating, looking amazing. That's how
Hmm. Hmm.
it's going to benefit the homeowner and the realtor, I'm assuming.
Oh, absolutely. You know what? What's in it for a realtor? You know what? You have better looking listings. You get more,
Yeah,
well, for both of them, you get more traffic to your front door. The more traffic you get, more offers, higher price.
yeah,
And if I'm the realtor that has great looking listings, well, that's who someone else wants to list with, right? You
perfect.
want your home to look great. And
Yeah,
I think the other thing that maybe people underestimate is that pride and ownership. So you go to someone's house and you stage it, or you go to someone's house and you do a consultation, and they're like, "Really, I have to do that?" And I always talk about the more work you do up front, the less you're going to have to do on the other end.
love it. Yeah,
Pre-pack, get ready. You're moving anyway, and so they might be thinking, Susan, really? Then when I come back and stage the house, all of a sudden then I'm getting the phone call that, oh, I was just on the video with my mother overseas to show her the house. Oh, my friends were here. They all think it looks great. Like the pride and ownership that a seller has, whether they think they need it or not. But that's really big as well.
yeah,
And that only looks great on the agent, right?
yeah. It looks great.
Another plus.
Yeah, it's a plus for sure.
Hmm. Hmm.
Nice. What would you say the benefits of staging for specifically in terms of realtor? So yes, you said getting more listings, showing better. What else could it bring to their business?
The biggest thing with staging a home is number one, uh, staged homes are known to sell up to 20% more money than an unstaged
Yeah, that's amazing. That's already.
home. And the other thing too is that they sell 3 to 30% faster than an unstaged home.
Yeah.
Because the one thing is to live in a staged home while it's up on market is really hard.
Yes.
During the pandemic, people would move out for a week, bang, it'd be sold, it was perfect. Because very much a buyer, when they fall in love online and they say, I want to see this one, then when they go to the property, they want it to look the same.
Yeah. Yeah. Not a
They
mess
don't
or
want it to be like some kind of scam where it's switched when they get there. They
yeah.
want it to be the same because that's what they've fallen in love with.
Mhm.
You know, it amazes me too, and I'm the same. It's the most emotional purchase anybody makes as a home. You make it on emotion.
Yes. Yes.
And it's the largest investment in most cases that they make in their life.
Yeah.
and they make it on emotion.
So it has to feel good. It has to make you
They
feel
have to picture
excited.
themselves there.
Mhm.
That's where the family's going to get together. I'll put the tree there, whatever it is, you know.
Yeah.
I can see spending our summers in that backyard, and that's what they want to do. You want to really fall in love with it.
Yeah. I like that you mentioned backyard too, because when you do stage a home, people think stage your inside. Do you actually go on the front and the back as well to like give some input if it's summertime or spring or fall? To
I actually start at the curb
ah,
and go all the way to the back gate, like all the way to the back fence, because really it's all important. Curb appeal is so important.
yeah,
When they pull up, there's no more this drive by. Nobody drives by anymore. They see it online, they make an appointment, and then they're there. So, does it feel like, is it exciting? Does it have great curb appeal right from the front? And then all the way to the very back. I talk about the whole thing, yes, it's all important.
nice, nice. That's a good point to never forget the exterior as well.
Yes, exactly.
And what are you excited about coming up this year for you, for your business, for real estate in general?
Well, I'm excited right now. There's very few houses on the market. There's
Yes,
more buyers than there are sellers. So I guess everybody's going to get into the selling game soon,
yeah,
or it's starting up. Um, you know, I think it just gets better and better. I think the more people know about it, and I think the one thing that everybody needs to really consider when they're selling their largest asset, whatever the price is, whether it be, I don't know, 3,000, 10,000. It could be a lot of prices depending on what you're doing, right?
yeah.
But it's an investment. The return on that investment
It's
is
huge.
what they need to think about. Not putting the money out, but the return on that investment.
Yeah, yeah,
And whatever their strategy is, whether it's pricing it really sharp or pricing it, however the realtor decides to price it, the better it looks, the better the results you're going to get.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm pumped that I've got a warehouse now. I've got 3,000 square feet of all this fabulous inventory
Mhm.
that I'm dying to get into homes. Some of it's never even been used yet. I'm a little bit of a shopaholic, so I've been on it. And yeah,
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to a really great 2023.
that's amazing. So then we'll see your staging going places to places and watch.
Oh, absolutely. We go anywhere.
Yes.
I
Okay.
always say I go wherever my realtors go.
Nice. And then where do we find you? Your website, your Instagram, your social media?
My Instagram is the place really to go see me. I just started doing TikTok, but I wouldn't go there yet. So go to my Instagram, Polka Dot Home Staging. You can get a feel for our look. You'll see what we're all about there.
That's amazing. Okay, so we'll go check you out. Polka Dot Home Staging on Instagram, and we'll watch where you're going this year.
Great, thank you.
Exciting. Thank you. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, take care.
Thanks for joining. If you enjoyed this episode, please share.